to your question.
You can start answering whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Which the question was again.
I know what the question was.
All right, all right.
Your question was, what would you learn someone if you had a chance to teach them something?
What would I teach someone? What would you teach someone if you could teach them something?
Yes, and it was a different way of saying it, but it was the same question. And this is what I would teach someone if I could teach them something: is follow your dreams, do what you want to do, you know, and don't let nobody stand in your way in the process. Exactly like I'm doing, you know. I'm just following my dreams, you know. How they come out and when I wake up on them, that's fine and well, you know. You got a dream, or you want to do something in life, and that's when you know it's right, when somebody else challenges you to do that. You know, or you can't do that, you ain't gonna make it, you know. You don't have what it takes.
Okay, but the question was, if you could teach somebody, what would you teach them?
I just told you, resistance, resilience, how to do something. You know, I can't hone your skill. I can tell you how, if you want to reach that point, that you just got to be resilient.
And what does resilient mean to you?
That means that you got to say, if somebody's telling you that it can't be done because it's you, and you feel it within you, you don't prove to them that it can't be done. You prove to yourself that it can be done.
Well, how about you could teach them something in the field that you work in? You created a whole PowerPoint slideshow about safety. I think that's a little bit more targeted area where you can actually teach somebody something. Mm-hmm. And you got a platform that was created for you to do that. So
yes, and I mean, I could do it and everything, and I see what you're saying and stuff about that.
So what's the number one important rule in safety? And then tell me why. Tell America why.
The number one important rule in safety is always look for things that aren't safe, like your trip and fall, your overhead stuff that you might have to walk under, your perimeter. I mean, there's a lot of things that you're going to look at.
So basically be aware of your surroundings. Situational awareness.
Everything is a danger.
So situational awareness.
Everything can hurt you. Everything. There's everything. There's nothing out there that you could actually, you know, if you make it through the day, you know, you are safe. But there's something out there that could always hurt you in the period of a day. If it's 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, how many y'all got to work on your shift, there's a whole bunch of things out there that can hurt you bad or kill you. I mean, they're out there all the time. If I was to teach somebody something, this is what I would teach them. How to think for yourself, motivate yourself to do things for yourself. Even if you love somebody else, make sure you're doing them for yourself. Make sure that, okay, I love them enough to do this, but I want to do this to see if I can pull this off. And if you pull it off, which a lot of times when people motivate themselves, if you ask me the question, could I teach somebody something, is if you're motivated enough to do something, no matter what, do it, and let the people around you know that you still love them and everything, but you're focused. You got vision. You're on to something. And no matter what, people, nobody can tell you that that ain't going to happen or you're not going to pull it off. That's what I want to teach somebody. I'm not trying to get nobody's head and rent space in their head and tell them this is how you go about doing something. But if you want to be taught something, this is what I would teach you. When you see something, you know how to get at it, and no matter how many hurdles is in your way, you either run over them, you run under them, or you run through them. You're going to do one of them because you're going to see this, and this is what you want. That's what I would teach somebody. You know, if you want to go at it, you're going to have hurdles. Something's going to happen, and you know, throw your hands up and then keep on pushing. Keep pushing. Because that's what you want. You know, you ain't hurting nobody. Ain't like you going and breaking into somebody's house or, you know, carjacking them or something like that. You are trying to legitimately, you know, want to do something with yourself, and you want to, and if you achieve it, man, you reached exactly what you asked me. What would I teach somebody? To reach your goal. No matter what it takes, reach your goal. But that, you know, that's how I would answer that particular question, because that's what I would want to do myself. And that's why I'm sitting in front of the camera, because I want to achieve a goal. And no matter what, if I was to teach somebody anything, if they're looking at me right now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want you to learn from me. Do what you gotta do to achieve the goal. Don't go out there and rob a bank and say, yeah, J-Mac told me I wanted to achieve this. I said, no. I'm talking about something that's peaceful, honest, and that's something that you can stick your chest out later on and say, man, I got through this. I made it. I did it. It was kind of hard, but I pushed through that. That would be the answer to the question. I hope I answered your question, but that would be my answer. If I was to teach somebody something, it would be resilient, resist, you know, the nonsense that you know that's going to go on around you, because people's going to hate. That's just the nature of us, unfortunately. And, you know, you work on your craft, you hone your skills. You do what you gotta do. You practice, you do whatever it takes to get there. When you project yourself, you already know what you look like. That would be my answer to, you know, that question. I hope I answered your question. I got to figure out my email address so I can give y'all my email address so y'all can talk to me and email me, and I can respond back. But I hope I answered your question. This is J-Mac. I hope y'all hang in there with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I want you to do something for me. Be happy, be healthy, be free. I'm out. Peace.